everyone. This is the third day of our Messy Church for half-term week. I'm Heather Clark, and we're from Hyde. And Sue, would you like to...
I'm Sue from Hyde as well, and I'll be doing the activity today.
Right. And that's Sue's dog.
He's saying hello.
We thought he might interrupt. I do hope you're having a lovely half-term week. And when we're recording this, the weather's nice. I hope it's still nice by next week. Now, on Monday, you heard all about being the light of the world, and you made glow sticks, I think. And yesterday, you heard about the idea of a town on the hill and how it couldn't possibly be hidden. And today we've got to another part of the three sayings that we're looking at. Today, the illustration is, neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Well, that would be a stupid thing to do, wouldn't it? Nobody would do that. Why would you light a lamp and then hide it under a bowl? Now, the person who told this story lived a long, long time ago. And he obviously had a fantastic sense of humour, didn't he? Because that was something that nobody would do. And he was trying to make a point. I wonder if you can guess who that person was. You might be able to. And if you've got an idea, just keep it in your brain and wait until Friday. And make sure you listen to Gary on Friday, because he'll explain exactly who told this great story. Now, I wonder what he meant, because obviously he didn't intend anybody to put a light under a bowl, especially not when he was telling the story, because in those days they had lamps with oil in them and they were very expensive. So nobody would have put them under a bowl. I think he meant that when you do something really nice for somebody else, when you really are the light of the world, then other people want to see what you've done, to know what you've done, because it makes the world a better place. When we hear on the news that somebody's done something really lovely for somebody else, they've returned money that they've found, or they've given somebody a lift, it makes everybody feel better. And I think that's why he told this story. So now we're going to show you, or rather Sue is going to show you, how to make a lamp. And in today's bag, you've got some clay. So I'm going to hand over to Sue. Sue.
Well, this is going to be an exciting project. In your pack, you've got some of this stuff, and it's very sticky. It's dough. If yours is too sticky when you roll it in your hands, you might want to just put it in a little bit of flour, and that'll make it a little less sticky to work with. Right, we're going to make a lamp. And to make that, we've got to make this bowl that the lamp can sit in. So I've rolled my dough, and now I'm going to use my thumb and I'm going to push it so that I make it into a boat shape. And here I go. And there it is, like a boat. And it's got sides that come up. Make sure you can see it. There we are. And there's my boat shape. Now, when you've done that, you can either leave it to dry. It would take a couple of days to dry. Or you can put it in the oven. And if you put it in the oven, I suggest you put it on a baking tray with some baking paper as well. And if you put it in the oven, you need to cook it at 100 degrees for about an hour. You do need to keep an eye on it so that it doesn't burn. So there we are. There's my shape. I've got the sides nicely up. I'm going to cook it. Right now, like all Blue Peter people, I've got one I've already made. So when it's been through the oven, it comes out like this. And it's more solid. It's still a boat shape. Now the exciting thing is that we're now going to decorate it and make it look really pretty. Then got lots of sequins in a little bag that you can decorate it with. You've got a glue stick, and that will help you to stick it all the way around and then to get all your sequins on. And when you've done that, you will end up with something that looks a bit like this, with all sequins and pretty things on it. You can see I have popped my tea light in the middle. There it is. Now, as Heather said, we don't want to hide that light, but it did say, what would happen if we put a bowl over it? You wouldn't be able to see the light at all. So that's not a very good idea, is it? So we're going to make something that will help us see our light a bit more clearly. You've got a sheet like this with some markings on it. And what I'm going to suggest you do is you start by folding it on all the lines you can see. So you're going to fold that one down, and you're going to fold that one down, and you're going to then fold the sides in as well. So you've got some nice sharp folds. And when you've done that, you've opened it out, you're going to cut. But be careful. You only want to cut these ones at the side, on these short side. Don't cut these as well, just the ones on the short side. So then it ends up like this. Now this is where we fold it and the clever stuff starts. And again, you need your glue stick. You can fold it up, twist it in, and stick it on each end like this. So you're going to stick it, and when you've stuck it, it might be a good idea to use a paper clip to hold it until it's really firmly stuck. And again, we'll do the other end. You've got these flappy pieces, hold that one up. One of these can go inside, and one can go outside. Stick them together, and you've got this shape. Now, instead of putting your light under a thing, we're going to use this shape as a stand, and a light on it. You see, and then you can see, you'll be able to watch the light, and it won't be hidden. I hope you enjoy doing that, but one thing to remember, before you finish, your hands are going to be all sticky. So go and wash them. All right, and I hope you enjoy making your lamp and the stand for it to stand on, not hide it underneath. Thank you, Heather.
Thank you so much, Sue. You're brilliant. It looked really lovely.
Good.
I hope you at home will be able to make lights just as good as Sue's. And don't forget about the cutting, just the ends with the long ends, isn't it? It's a sort of end.
Short ends, the short ends.
Not the ones on the long sides. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us. I hope you have a lovely, lovely half term and that you'll be able to enjoy all the activities in this week's bag.